53, ladies and gentlemen. Day 53. Welcome. Come on in. We are down to Tucson. Come on in. Come on in. Just getting situated. Shout out the replay gang. What up? What up? Come on in, man. Welcome. We're downtown Tucson. Do something a little bit different today. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning. Good morning. It is early. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, we're downtown Tucson. Just got a coffee from Ike's. Do something a little bit different. Tina, what's up? Welcome. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How's the reception? I want to make sure the reception is okay, and I also wanted to come out here before it gets scorching hot, So, just gonna wait on people here. Wait on a few people. Kind of figure out a game plan. I'm doing well, Rachel. Thank you. Trying to figure out a game plan as far as whereabouts I'm gonna go. But they were gonna, ask a few people, about the case, see their thoughts. Ping pong pom. Just want to make sure I get everybody, Eduardo, what's up? Good morning. Good morning. Nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you. They opened it back up. It was fenced off. Downtown? I haven't been out here in a long time. So, all right, guys, welcome. So the plan is we're going to go around. I'm going to take this big old tripod, and we're just going to talk to people, man. Maybe just get their insight, right? Get their insight on the case. If you looked at some of my older videos, I've done tons of interviews, primarily with the homeless community. There's actually people doing some aerobics or yoga out there. So what we're gonna do is go around. I'm used to doing interviews, right? But not downtown, not with corporate, not with, you never know who you're gonna run into down here. So if you look at my older videos, you'll see I've done a lot of interviews with the homeless community, did a lot of, the goal for those interviews was hopefully to take them to detox or treatment. But with these random interviews today, hopefully we'll speak to some Tucsonans and hopefully get their thoughts on the case. Day 53. There's a Superior Court right there. To the left. Right, I'm actually not sure what that one is. So I'm here in the shade, got my backpack full of water, got a coffee, I'm just taking a few sips. Thank you very much. They're actually $15 glasses from 7-Eleven. $15 shades, 7-Eleven. Not too bad. Not too bad. Make sure we look okay. Presentable. Kind of wore a nice fancy polo. Little polo tee. So, forgive me if I look rough. We're just getting up. So, thank you. All right. Let's see. Just get the bag on. I guess we're gonna take a around this way. So like I said, if you're just here, we're downtown Tucson. Hopefully speak to some people, get some quick interviews from Tucson locals about the Guthrie case. A few things I'm kind of concerned about is the reception, as well as I guess in my phone overheating. So we're here early, about 9:15 here in Tucson. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this started. Do something a little bit different, right? A little bit. Shout out to 857 Tucson. He helped me achieve 20,000 subscribers. You know, I was sitting at like 19,000 for a while, and you know, with his help and with his awesomeness, you know, he helped me achieve 20,000 subscribers. I remember when I first started, God, it took like maybe over a year, and I barely had like 300 subs. And then it's just a grind, you know, it's just a grind. So shout out to 857. Super nice guy, gentleman, easy to talk to, friendly, and he's about his business, you know. You can tell he actually cares. So I love people like that. All right. So I'm gonna have my coffee in my left hand and take you guys with me here. We're gonna go on a little walk. I will be checking out the chat. So if the reception ends up, you know, getting pretty bad, then please let me know. We're gonna go around here. I saw some people sitting on, well, I'm already kicking my tripod. I saw some people sitting in front of a building. So we'll see if they're still there. Get the nerves out real quick, get their thoughts on the case, and go from there. We also have a Suntran bus station. A lot of people there. I was hoping there'd be more people out here, but it's okay. We'll see. Who was that? I saw a member say, hey there. Janie, welcome. Welcome. Unfortunately, day 53. So we're downtown Tucson. Hopefully get some opinions and thoughts, you know, from our Tucson locals about what's going on. I like being boots on the ground, as JLR says, right? Boots on the ground, doing something. I have a problem standing still, sitting in one spot for a long time. I gotta be doing something, you know, unless I'm resting. So we're on the streets, man. You know how we roll. We're on the streets. I like that rush, man. It makes me feel alive. Feel productive. It's our library here. Come on in, guys. Come on in. I don't know how this is gonna go, but hopefully, you know, we'll get some people that don't mind the camera, and hopefully that are aware of the case. Check that out. That is awesome. That's cool. There's another courthouse right there to my left, the white one. I forgot what that one's called. I'm not really a fan of courthouses. Okay, so I saw the people sitting here, but they are gone. So we're gonna go around here. 9:20. A lot of people are going to work. Sunvan. Hello. Morning. Damn, she's busy. I wanted to speak to that bus lady. Maybe we'll see. You might not be able to hear her. Yeah. She's already getting in the van. Disregard. Good morning, you guys. Are you guys aware of random question? Are you aware of the Nancy Guthrie case by any chance? Yeah. Is there? I've been doing searching. I have a YouTube channel. I'm live on YouTube. Not filming you guys. Did you want to speak your mind on the case or anything like that? Just here to get locals' opinion. It is. Day 53 today. Day 53. Yeah.
It's been that long. I saw.
Do you mind if I?
Oh yeah, no, we're on our way to.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
I don't have to film you, but if you guys are on your way somewhere, it's okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Hang in there.
Thank you. See ya. I'm gonna take my glasses off. Maybe they could. I'll be less of a threat. A lot of the homeless community I've interviewed in the past, a lot of them think I'm a cop. So, take my glasses off so they could see these eyes, you know? Hang on one second. Let's go by the shade. A little nervous. A little nervous and all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Yeah, it looked like they were here for a good walk and just like on their way somewhere. You know, I understand. That's okay. I didn't have the smoothest approach. Took my glasses off. We'll see how that goes. Try to dress the part, you know, dress a little presentable. I know. I actually thought about that. He, I think he's usually free like after 10 a.m. But maybe on the next one we'll definitely bring some flyers. I think that would be great. You know, that could be part of my approach. Give somebody a flyer and go from there. Thank you everybody for being here. But they were kind of blown away, you know, 53. They were kind of blown away, but at least they're aware of the case, right? Let's see, where should I go? I believe straight ahead is where the sheriff situation was yesterday, where they put Nanos on blast. But so we'll maybe walk around this building. There is a lot of people there. Yes, I am from Tucson. Just trying to keep Nancy in this case alive, you know. I wouldn't be able to stand still if, let's walk in there. I wouldn't be able to stand still if something like that happened to family, you know. Walk around some local parks, yeah. There is a park, not, well, kind of, a few blocks away. Let's see what's going on in here. All right, let's roll. Crosswalk, baby. So we'll see. Welcome to downtown Tucson. Did you guys ever check out the Loop? Is that the one on River? Kind of by Tucson Mall-ish? I've been there quite a bit. I think where I went like on Flowing Wells and River and the Campbell and River area. Oh wow, look at that. Watching from Florida. Shout out Florida. That is awesome. Downtown Tucson. Just trying to give Tucson a voice. See how this goes. I think somewhere in here is where they had that little press conference, you know, yesterday. Let's see, where should I go? Where should I go? Oh, little doggy. Little doggy. Let's see if this guy needs some water. I want to put him on camera real quick. Do you need some water, sir? Yeah, he's a big boy. He's okay? I'll give you some extra water. Yeah. Oh, he likes to be petted? What's his name?
Charlie.
Hey, buddy. Here, good shake.
He's 140 pounds massive cow net.
Wow. Charlie.
I served. His tattoo.
There you go. That's cool.
I was 82nd Airborne Army.
You were in the military. Thank you for your service, sir.
Ranger.
You were a ranger. Wow.
He got 12 years. He's 100.
He's a big boy.
And I'm kidding.
Well, I'm happy to hear you take care of him, man.
We live on the street.
Thanks again for your service.
We live on the street.
Wow.
We're homeless.
Yeah. How long been on the streets?
7 months now.
Hey, buddy.
I
A few months. Do you want another bottle of water? Yeah.
He's playing so hard.
One for you and one for Charlie, okay?
I think I probably, I'll let you take them for a walk and he'll pull you.
He'll drag you, huh?
I'll see.
Yeah.
You want to try it?
You want me to walk him?
He'll pull you.
He will pull me. So, wow, you were in the... So I'm live right now on YouTube. I have some people here. Give me the leash. Wow, look at him. Look at him.
See how strong he is? See how strong he is? See how strong he is? We got 140
Yeah. Are you doing okay? Yeah. I love your dog, man. He's super nice. He is super nice. Yeah. He's friendly too. Yeah, he's very strong. He tore, this guy said he tore his belt. I don't think I have any food or anything. Yeah. From walking him? Yeah, yeah. Wow. Well, I'm happy to hear you have him on a leash, man. A lot of people don't do that. So I love hearing that.
I know, because I know I've seen them all as the graphic side.
You're a good man. You're a good man. How long have you had him?
3 years.
Yeah.
He's about to pull me down again.
He's about to pull. Yeah, man.
He's very strong.
He's a happy dog. He's a happy dog.
He's the happiest fucking years.
I wish I had more to offer you, man. How long are you gonna be around here? Just walk around? Yeah. If I see him, we'll get some food. Yeah. Yeah. I like how he protects you. He's taking care of you. That's good, man. Yeah. He's a good boy. What's that?
32 behind the belt like Bronson did.
Yeah.
Paul Kersey. A guy seen the movie Guthrie, so I got in the subway.
Yeah.
Got 6 lights.
Do you want to say hi to any family or anything?
My mother, she died.
How did she pass?
She had passed it, she died.
Oh, she
She died of dementia and pop.
Okay. Sorry to hear, man. Is she here?
Her brain's going quick.
I'm sorry to hear
In
that.
about 6 months, she'll be crossing over.
Is she here in Tucson?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Indiana.
Wow.
1,700 miles. from them.
Have you heard of Nancy Guthrie? Do you know who that is?
Yes, the race car driver.
She's a race car driver. Okay.
You
Okay.
know, there's 5 women just in the Hall of Fame at that track.
Oh, is she? Okay.
5 women.
That's a fun sport. That's a fun
That's
sport.
a deadly sport.
Yeah.
Open wheel race, there's no cocktail.
Yeah.
They're sliding, they're struggling, they're close to over 230.
Wow.
I used to volunteer at that track.
Yeah.
Turn 4 was deadly.
Well, very nice to meet you,
In
man.
one car, go over the top of one from the push car way
Sure.
down.
Sure.
So it was decapitating.
Yeah.
And those
Look at
cars,
him. He's so happy.
those cars are filled with methanol.
Yeah.
That's a deadly fuel and it's invisible fire.
Yeah. When did you get out of the military?
I went in 1980, I quit March of 82.
Okay.
Dishonorable. I think it was
Dishonorable discharge. Yeah.
Boom!
Strong, huh?
Broke everything. The whole job was
A lieutenant. Wow.
starting shit with me.
How did that
I
start?
warned him, don't you fuck unless I got off, and he didn't.
Yeah.
And I plowed him.
That'll teach him.
I broke somebody's windshield, hit him straight open. One punch.
Jeez, dude. You're a strong guy.
The 63, I took a flower pot, a bounce side.
Yeah. You're 62 years old?
63.
63, okay.
I take a big flower pot, that big around and just real.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
looked for lava in there.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm glad you got a good dog with you.
I do all her yard work.
Yeah.
She's touching the customer, and I do all her yard work.
Yes, sir. Oh, nice guy. Well, it's nice to meet you and Charlie, man. He's a handful. All right, man. Well, you have a good day, okay? Bye, Charlie. Bye, buddy. All right, have a good day, man. See ya. He has a dog bowl with him. I didn't ask. I didn't ask, you know. But I saw he has a dog bowl, like a plastic bag, and like a grocery bag with a dog bowl. He's prepared. That dog is in great shape. Thick waist, you know. This guy's ex-military, dishonorable discharge for having an altercation, I think, with his lieutenant, I believe. Yeah, that's the situation there. Nice guy. Nice guy. Let's see, we'll make a right. Make a right. Let's see where we're going here. We may get a few no's, you know, but it's okay. It's all right. Should I go to the bus station? Bus station, just post up? Or keep this in my hand and like, hey guys, how you doing? It's Wackadoodle Wednesday. Let's talk about it. Heard of W. Vaquero's Place, West Vaquero's Place? I have not. I have not. Damien, what's up, brother? Good morning. I'm downtown, bro, if you want to come down. It's 9:36, but seeing if I can speak to some people, man, you know. I think when I was speaking to that gentleman, I saw a super chat come in. I will try and read that. Janie, thank you for the super sticker. I think there was one more I missed. We'll cut through the library again. There's a pretty cool bridge over by a hotel I want to see, but you guys want to see a cool bridge or go see more people? Shout out 857 Tucson. Please check him out if you haven't. It's a Tucson local. Damien, if you're still here, one of the gentlemen at the VA is looking for people to share their story. So if you're interested, just hit me up, man, and I could line you up with that. You know, he likes. I shared my story there, I believe 2 or 3 times. Spoke to the veterans there. I was never in the military, but it's pretty cool. You know, one of my biggest regrets is not joining the military. So at least I got to speak to the vets who are in a rehab there, you know. I'm gonna read these real quick. Thank you, bro. Thank you. "857 Tucson, keep going. You are an inspiration. We support you all day, every day." I appreciate you, bro. I couldn't have made it to 20K without you, man. Jenny, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you so much. I think I missed one more. I think. Zoli, there we go. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you just missed it, I was speaking with a gentleman who actually lives out here with his big dog, Charlie. Spoke to him for a few minutes, ex-military. I tried asking him about Nancy Guthrie, but he thought she was a race car driver. So, you know, I just played along with it. I didn't want to, like, keep elaborating on it. So I just went with it, right? Just along with the conversation. But so we're at the bus stop here. Probably head that way. Yeah. Yeah, this is all real right here. Real and roll. There's a lady with a kid on the stroller, so I'm just trying to not get them on camera. Kathy, good morning. Cass. Okay. So if you're just making it in, we're downtown Tucson. Just gonna try and let Tucson speak, you know, see if they're aware of the Nancy Guthrie case, and just keep Nancy's name alive, man. Keep this case alive. Hopefully get some insight. You never know what someone could say, you know? You never know. So. Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you aware of the Nancy Guthrie case, by any chance?
The what?
The Nancy Guthrie case, by any chance?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm one of the searchers. So I have a YouTube channel, and I'm going around giving Tucson a voice, see if there's anything you wanted to say about the case. No worries, man. Have a good day. She said, nah, they look like they're on the clock. Strike 2, baby. I've had a few strikeouts in my time. It's okay. It's okay, man. Should be back. Another coffee. She'll call me in the morning. It's okay. Look at that, dude. That's cool. I think I'm just gonna post up and let them come to me, you know? I don't know. What's up, G-Lo? Yup. She'll love me again. It's okay. Wake the bake. What up? Good morning. Keep on rocking. South side of Tucson. That's where the flyers need to go. Yes. I love the flyer. The flyer idea. That is so cool. $9:41. on this morning. Is there a park around there? There is a park. I think there was some construction or something going on there last I saw. I think the flyers, if I had flyers, that would make what I'm trying to do go a little more smooth, you know? Where's Park Tucson? Them gangsters will talk. Yeah, last thing I want to do is go down 6th Ave with this right now. I've been all up and down there though, but like, hey, what's up, homie? Let's talk about the Guthrie case. Yeah, next round. I'm going to be doing this in different locations. So I'm going to try and get a hold of some flyers. Hopefully I can talk with Damien and then go from there. I think that'll make this go a little more smooth. But we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Oh, I used to work at, like, around here. There used to be a sushi restaurant. We'll see. It was fun hanging with 857 the other day, though. Went to the 4th Ave Street Fair. Has the reception been okay? That restaurant's called La Chingada. Yo, that's wild, dog. I used to go to some underground raves down here, early 2000s. Good morning. All right, let's see. Let's see how this goes. Thank you, everybody, for being here. That's cool. I need to get a second device as well. You know, a second phone, so I can maybe show them a fire or something. You know, there is a bus station over here. Let's do it. Let's talk about it. What's your name, ma'am?
My name is Annabelle.
Annabelle. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Good.
You
Yeah.
have a good morning.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. I'm out here covering the Nancy Guthrie case. Are you aware of that?
Yes.
Is there anything you've been wanting to say? Like, how do you think the case is going? It's today's day 53. No answers yet, you know?
I think it has a lot to do with the Epstein. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just think what I've read.
Why do you feel that way?
Because Savannah was doing that interview of, you know, all that stuff that her I don't know, she was interviewing all the victims and she was going to reopen to interview more victims. So
Interesting.
now that time,
Yeah. Are you going to work?
yeah, I got to go.
Awesome.
But anyways,
Very nice to meet you, man. Thank you for your time. Did you guys hear her okay? Check out these comments real quick. Kaz. Okay, good. Just want to make sure you guys heard that. Yeah, she's on her way to work. All right. Make sure this is their town. They should have a voice. Absolutely. Flyers. Absolutely. Yeah, maybe we could meet up sometime, Damien. You know, if you're busy, it doesn't have to be today, but that'd be cool, you know. I think that'd be cool. It's a bus station. It's gonna be pretty loud. So I'm gonna walk around here real quick, maybe down Congress, before I do the bus station thing. So if you guys are just getting in, we're downtown Tucson, and we're gonna let Tucson speak, you know, give Tucson a voice their opinion on, you know, the Nancy Guthrie case, how they feel like about the investigation and all that good stuff. So there's the bus station right there. Pizza places. So we got one interview, right? We spoke to a gentleman that lived on the streets with his dog. You know, we just spoke with him. And we spoke to this lady that's on her way to work. So I think we're, what, 2 for 2? Something like that, 2 for 3. Sheriff SUV just passed. There is that park. I think past the second light here. But so I could go that way. Let me see. Just gonna post up here real quick and go from there. Thank you, thank you. We're downtown. Yeah, we're downtown, just trying to speak to a few people down here, get their thoughts on Nancy's case. Trying to figure out where I'm gonna go. All right, we're off. And we off. 6 seconds. We're good. If the reception like ends up getting bad, just please let me know. It's hard to foothills. Have you ever heard of a hybrid sea gang? I have not. I have not. I have not. All right, let's go post up over here, dude. Welcome to downtown. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. Do you recognize me?
I think I do from probably the last time Bud interviewed me.
Bud. I don't know a Bud.
Bud Foster?
Oh, okay. I have a YouTube channel. My name.
Wait a minute. You're one of the 857 guys?
I know 857. My channel's called Righteous Monkey. But I was hanging with him the other day.
Okay.
Super nice guy. Are you having a cigarette?
Yeah.
I'll have one with you.
Huh?
I'll have one with you if you're not in a rush.
No, not really.
Yeah.
Still got 45 minutes before my appointment.
Sweet. What's your name?
Tree.
Tree. Okay. Yeah. 857. I was with him the other day. We went to the fair. So my name's Daniel.
Daniel,
Yeah.
I'm Tree.
Very nice to meet you. Yeah. So I've been out covering the Nancy Guthrie case.
Yeah.
Doing searches. So I'm just out here right now. Just giving Tucson a voice. See what they think about the case, the investigation, anything like that.
I'm looking for someone that has a petition.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
The,
For
the
nanos.
recall petition.
Okay.
Yeah.
So could you elaborate on that? Like, what would your objective be for that?
A different sheriff. Because something's got to give. Me and my friend Patrick, we were in wait and see mode on nanos because we didn't really have much of a um, um, we didn't have really have much of a choice.
Okay.
And nanos appeared to be the heir apparent. God, I wish Dupnik wasn't gone.
Okay. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Please consider it, you know.
I do.
Um,
Absolutely. It's.
To donate to that, and they won't. I mean,
I've been there. Oh, you got deferred?
just
See that? I used to do that. Yeah. It's always frustrating. Absolutely. Yeah. You as well, man.
yeah. At least things ran decently.
I don't even know where the area is where we're just hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
so yeah, that's. I hear you. There's a lot of people that have your opinion. You know, I understand. I really don't.
Yes, he needs to go now, like yesterday.
Sure. Yeah, they had some sort of meeting downtown yesterday. Did you watch that at all?
I haven't yet.
Okay.
I've been. Oh my gosh. I've been going crazy trying to get into these apartments, the brand new ones over here.
Okay.
By right behind Broadway and Stone.
Okay. Sure.
And that's what today is about.
There you go.
I've got a 10:30 appointment with management, and I need to make sure I can afford to live in one of their voucher apartments.
Absolutely. Yeah. For the housing. Awesome. I'm glad you're on top of that.
Yeah,
So what are your thoughts on the investigation as far as
I
how do you think that's
it
been
got
handled?
blown early on.
Okay.
You know, you don't.
857's in the chat.
Contaminate crime scenes. You just don't do that. And they did.
Didn't they release it? I think on day 2. Just opened.
Something like
I
that.
heard something allegedly they just released the crime scene. You know, just ended their little investigation. Damien with 857's in the chat. So he says hello.
I know.
Yeah.
Whichever one it is.
857 Tucson. The main guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What's your name again?
Tree.
Tree? Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. Hi, 857.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. So, two more questions.
Yeah.
If you could say anything to the suspect or suspects, what would you tell them?
At least let us know if she's alive or dead, you know? 'Cause, seriously, she had more profound allegations than I did. And she had meds. She had meds sitting there in her house. At least let us know if she's alive or
That's
dead.
a scary situation.
It is. And I feel bad for her family.
So when you think about the case, like what do you think happened? What do you think went down that night?
I have no earthly idea. The guess is someone came to the door. She knew who it was, maybe. And they just, I don't know, they just took her and she probably had a heart attack that night.
Yeah.
You know, because she was on some, from what I gather, she was on some pretty heavy duty meds.
Okay.
And too many people trust Dr. Dope Dealer.
I hear you.
I don't.
I hear you.
I'm preventing my next heart attack with food.
Okay, good. That's awesome to hear.
Yeah.
The healthy way out, you know?
Yeah.
The healthy way.
Exactly. And I'm even lowering my blood pressure with ashwagandha.
Okay. Is that a plant?
It is.
I've heard of the name. I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. I'm glad it's working for you.
Yeah.
It's good. I guess the last question. Do you have a message for Savannah or the Guthrie family?
For the Guthrie family, all of them, y'all are in my prayers.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not a cop. I don't pretend to be a cop. Armchair quarterback here. But yeah, y'all are in my prayers.
Yeah. I'm glad I met you.
I'm glad
Yeah,
I
you're
met
super
you
friendly.
too.
Super
Tell
friendly.
me your name again.
Daniel.
Daniel.
Yeah, my channel's called Righteous Monkey.
Righteous Monkey.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
here.
I'll sub today.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, I hope you get your housing.
Thank you.
That's a big step in life. Absolutely.
It absolutely is. I've been outdoors on and off for half my life.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of work with, our people on the streets. They're always waiting on housing, years, months.
Yeah.
Some don't follow up on it, but I'm glad to hear that you're handling business. It's never too late to start over,
You know, Angela Murphy, she runs the Warming and Cooling Centers at Ward 3. None of this would have happened without her pushing me in the right direction. I got my SSI because she introduced me to the lawyers that got me my SSI. I'm getting my housing because she gave me the confidence to stand up and verbally beat up on mayor and council.
Yeah. Good for you. I'm so happy.
Thank you.
I'm so happy. You're a good influence on many people. All we have control is ourselves, really.
Exactly.
So you're doing it.
Yeah.
You'll get that housing.
Yeah. I hope so. God, I hope so.
Thank you for talking with
Anyway,
me. Very nice to meet
Daniel,
you.
God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you as well. Thank you, ma'am. That was cool. Get some water. That was awesome. That was awesome. Welcome in, guys. We're downtown Tucson. Let's get in some water real quick. I'm gonna sit here, check up on the comments real quick. Let's check the comments. I was thinking about going to like a mall and doing this, or like some sort of a like open somewhere in the open, right? But just wanted to do something a little bit different for this one. Kaz, be safe driving. Shout out 857. Janie says, I've never been homeless, but I've had to jump from different places to stay with 3 kids. Yeah, man, I bet that is tough, man. You're absolutely strong for getting through that. That was cool. Apparently Bud Foster interviewed her too. But she follows 857 Tucson. So please go check him out. Just taking a few sips of water real quick. Rachel says she lived in a tent when she was homeless. Yep. Janie says, I'm a DV survivor. It was tough, but it did get better. Shout out to all you guys. trying to think of where I'm gonna go next. Lori, when I was in nursing school at Ohio, started a group against homelessness. We had a bin for pop cans, money collected, went to a shelter. Awesome. Welcome to downtown Tucson, guys. I'm not sure if that park down the street is closed or not. Thank you, Rachel. Kathy, good morning. Do you guys have any questions that you'd like me to ask? So far, I'm only thinking, I only have a few questions. You know, for one, have they heard about the case? Two, what do you think happened? Three, if you could say anything to the suspect or suspects, what would it be? Four, do you have a message for the family? That's basically it, you know, and then possibly go off whatever they're talking about. Go from there. Just real quick, you know. I really don't know much about politics, so I really am not the best person to speak to about that, but I just never followed politics, right? Personally. I did go see Obama when he came to McHale Center. I think that was in 2008. Obama came to speak. I went to go see him in person just because I liked his personality, great energy. So that was cool. That was cool. I just like people for people, right? If they have like one belief, whatever, that doesn't stop me from, you know, I don't judge people off of, you know, their beliefs or who they vote for, right? I just read them and judge them by their moves, you know? I don't even know what left or right is, to be honest. I don't know what each one means. That's how far out of the loop I am. Layla says, I saw Jimmy Carter, the entire school district was bussed over. Yep, I'm old. All right. Should we go to that park or just keep walking down the street? Or are you guys liking this? Should I go to a different area of the bus stop? Shout out to the 206 here, man. I appreciate you guys. It's still pretty early. A little after 10 here in Tucson. Rachel says, I accept everyone for who they are. 100%. I have other questions. Do you know petrified forests? Oof. I've heard of them. I don't know where any are, though. I went to a place called Sweetwater. What is that? Sweetwater Reserve or something like that. It was beautiful. Good morning, Tucson. Good morning, Treble. Keep walking down the street, downtown area. All right, let's walk. Dude, Lori's gangster. I like everyone, just don't cross me. That is awesome. And that's 100% correct. 100% correct. 100% correct. All right? So it's a little after 10. I think at night would be cool. I'll have to do one of these at night. All right, let's walk. Let's walk. Morning, bro.
Morning.
Got a nice hotel there. I think of Marriott. Yeah, AC Hotels, Marriott. Beautiful property. I used to be in the hotel biz, if you guys don't know, for years. All right, let's go. A lot of good restaurants down here. Some yoga, furniture, bunch of knickknacks. Nice little bar there. I've always wanted to go there, but I don't drink anymore, so that wouldn't be too fun. I do miss going out, though. I do miss the nightlife. It's just, you don't want to see me drinking. I stopped drinking 7 years ago. Yeah, for good reason. Let's see. Oh, there's Amtrak. Amtrak's down there. Good morning. Some housing here. Shout out to Tree, though. Hopefully she gets her housing today. Another bar there. It's the Hotel Congress. Amtrak. I don't think there's much down here. Actually, let me see. I think I'll cut through here. There's not many people down there. I don't want to get too far from, like, we'll get back on Congress. You know, there's more activity there. Thank you, Rachel. I've never been physically dependent on alcohol, but when I drink, I just like stay drinking, you know? And that always leads me to other stuff, harder stuff that night, you know? So, yeah. But if you guys have any other questions you'd like me to ask during these little interviews, let me know. Yeah. It's nice out here. How you doing, sir? Looking good, man.
Trying.
I like your shirt.
Oh,
Yeah.
Very basic shirt.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm live on YouTube.
Oh, you doing
Yeah.
YouTube?
Yes, sir.
Filming?
Yeah.
Me.
You want to say hi? I like your personality. What's your name, sir?
Oh, my name is Kalodi.
Kalodi.
Yes.
Where are you from?
I'm from Uganda, East Africa.
Uganda.
Yes.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah, and I'm resting a little bit in the shade.
Sure.
Cardio.
Okay.
It's very helpful when you push this thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now using the both right.
Okay. Awesome. Do you live like around here?
Not far. It's about I think 15 minutes right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And you can call, there is a van called the Sandman that you call and they
Pick you up.
Yeah, you're welcome. Sandman.
Yeah. Okay. Have you heard of the Nancy Guthrie case?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So I've been covering that. Me and a few other people have been doing searches trying to find her. So I'm just out here just seeing if people want to speak their thoughts on the... What do you think happened?
You know, it's a very sad case.
Yeah, let me get a little bit closer to
You
you.
know, and I used to live in that area, so I'm very familiar with that neighborhood. And we used to live way up Swan and Sunrise go further to Skyline.
Okay.
So I used to drive Skyline. So when they showed the neighborhood, I said, wow, I know this neighborhood very
Sure.
well. And that people in that neighborhood, from my experience, tend to trust one another because it's relatively safe. The only problem I had with the neighborhood was it had no lighting.
Okay.
Because it's apparently near an observatory.
Okay.
And so in order to get better images, there's not a lot of light. Once you go past sunrise going up the skyline, I'm talking about street lighting. There's not a lot of street lighting. So if you have individual lighting at home, that's fine. So I can see how somebody could slip into that neighborhood without anybody.
It's a good point.
Yes, see, there's very little lighting because, and I asked that question when I first moved here. It's because of the I suspect, because obviously they showed somebody coming.
Yeah. To the door, mask, scary.
Clearly, yeah, that's very scary. So clearly, somebody came to her, and most people asked the question, why was she leaving by herself?
Yeah.
It's very common in that neighborhood,
Yeah.
because it's very safe. Somebody. I feel that gentleman.
Do you mind if I scoot this a little bit closer to you? Okay, just in case. Sorry. Okay.
I don't think he anticipated maybe how much publicity. That's my view. Or somebody tried to happen. And I don't want to say, but I'm sure you understand.
Yes.
The West.
Yeah. Went inside and
She was to do went inside. It was very expensive to get some answer. According to the department here, she had medications that she had to be on. So who knows? I know I'm taking a lot of medications because of the accident.
okay.
So there's certain medications I have to take
Every day?
every day. Unless if I don't take them, I'm all over the place.
Oh.
So yes, because she had to take these medications, something could have happened medically. And now he's faced with somebody who is not alive.
Ooh, okay.
So a person who would have held a ransom and probably released her is now faced with, wow, this is now serious.
Yeah. So he could have one charge,
Yes.
something accidentally, or maybe her health kind of failed.
Yes.
Now he has that situation.
Exactly.
The charge gets worse.
Yes, exactly. So
Wow.
the situation is you're holding someone and you're thinking, oh no, this is not just this is serious. Now, so now,
Yeah.
that's my feeling, because I don't understand how the all that ransom that was given, there's been nobody said, okay, let's get this done.
Yeah.
If they're holding this person, there's no other reason I see for holding a lady at that age.
Yes, sir.
The lady's my mother's age.
Yeah.
And every time I see that, I see my mother, because they're the same age. So can you imagine if somebody had to do with their mother?
Yes, sir.
How would you feel? And now that's my theory, because the person would have tried to get that ransom. The fact that they
So don't forget, bro. Cheesy's finna bring them hoes.
you know, this is an interesting.
Yeah.
The fact that they're not that is, I can't see any other reason why they would just kidnap and take. What do you think?
Man, I really wish there was more footage. I think I'm right with you on that one. You know, maybe there was more people involved. Maybe the guy at the front was a distraction. Maybe he was sent in to remove the cameras. Maybe somebody went in the back while he was in the front trying to get the cameras. Like, it could be anything, really. You know?
Yeah, that's a real possibility.
Maybe.
They probably did it alone.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But whichever person is holding I'll just say, let the family get some let the family get some find a way of pointing them to where she is, her body, whatever it is, find a way of pointing it out.
Yeah.
They want to do yourself, and that's what the family needs some
Yeah, 100%.
yes.
100%.
That's I wish I could figure out my way.
Yeah. It's scary. I'm trying to put myself in Savannah's situation. Like, what would I do? I would like to think I'd hit the streets and keep looking, ask people, but maybe they're telling her not to do that. I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah.
Sometimes, like in America, there's something called Monday morning quarterback. So we tend to have theories about everything. I love soccer, so when I'm watching a soccer game, I'm telling the players, if only you could have gone,
Yeah.
you know,
Passed it to him or
pass it to
something.
him, do this.
Yeah.
But you're not on the filter, you're not seeing what they're saying.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with the investigators. You sometimes say, what's the could do? But there's a reason they're asking Nancy maybe not to do certain things. And she wishes she could tell the public.
Savannah,
to
yeah.
give them answers that would answer something that seems obvious to the public.
Yeah.
She can't do that. It's no different than hiring a lawyer. And your lawyer is telling you, I know you're innocent, but you cannot speak at this point in time.
Yes, sir.
But people asking questions that you feel you can answer, but you can't.
Yeah.
So Nancy is probably in that situation.
Yeah.
And she's a very, very, I've met her. I'm talking to you.
Savannah or Nancy?
Yeah,
Savannah?
When I
Okay.
first came to Tucson.
Wow.
A friend of mine at the University of Arizona had a party, and another friend of mine was invited.
Wow.
So she invited me to go with her.
Sure.
And I went to this get together.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing that and I said,
On the news? Yeah. Tucson. Yeah.
But when she said, oh yeah, I'm a Navy. So from that time onwards, I was watching NBC.
Okay.
Because I said, oh, she's
Wow.
Tucson.
Yeah.
I remember she's the same person who showed me which store to go to for some things I was looking for. Some
Yeah.
kind of food. It's called AJ's Fine Foods. I don't
Okay.
know if you know, it's in La Cantada.
Okay.
In the mall, up north.
Yeah, I haven't been there in so
Also
long.
near that area.
Sure.
And she told me when you go in there, you'll find every kind of food you're looking for. So
Yeah.
I went there and I was present.
That's cool. That's cool.
So yeah, I met her, so I feel it.
Yes, sir.
I can't imagine it.
It's scary, man. It's scary. Yeah. 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 I know. Well, thank you, man. I really appreciate your insight.
No, anytime, man. Anytime.
Yeah, great guy.
Anytime.
My YouTube channel is called Righteous Monkey on YouTube.
I'll look it up.
Yes, sir.
Righteous Monkey.
Yes, sir.
That's easy to remember. No,
Thank you, man.
I like that. Actually, look, I've seen some of the YouTube videos.
Yes, sir.
Some people travel to Uganda
Okay.
from America, and then they meet Ugandans and ask them
Yeah.
questions. And it's very fascinating.
That's awesome,
You
right?
see an American in
Speaking with
Uganda, learning
Yes, sir.
these things for the first time. And what impression they have.
Yeah, I love your energy, man.
Okay.
You're a sharp guy.
Thank you.
So I hope you have a good day and
Thank
a
you.
great life, sir.
Same to you. What's your name?
Daniel.
Daniel?
Yes, sir.
Pleasure. Daniel Charles.
Charles,
Yes.
very nice to meet you, Charles.
Pleasure. Huh?
All right,
Have
man.
Have a good day.
You as well, sir.
Get some water.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you, bro.
Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye. I had to mute it real quick because the music. Go down this way, find some shade. Super nice guy. I'm gonna plug in my charger because I don't know where I'm at. I forgot to plug it in, but I got my charger here. So we were on the side of a major road downtown, so it's probably super hard to hear. Sorry about that. I do have a mic in my car, but I got to figure out, I'm really not set up to stream just yet, do full on streams, right? With a battery and then mics and stuff. I need to get a Bluetooth mic. I do have a mic, but one of the cords would need to be plugged in my phone, and my charger is using that port right now. So I'll have to figure something out, get some mics and go from there. So I'm just going to find a spot real quick, maybe a little bench, and so I can plug in my charger. I'll do it on this thing. I hope you guys heard some of that. All right, hang on one second here. Hopefully the reception is okay. But great guys from Uganda. Love his energy. He mentioned he likes soccer. So he definitely looks like an athlete, man. He had that star personality and look, you know. Okay, let me see here. Set up here. Gonna get my charger. Yeah, great guy. Great guy. He had a lot of spirit. Get some water. Let's get my charger real quick. I think I'm gonna stay away from like the busy roads. I didn't even think of that, you know, the noise. So yeah, I'm trying, you guys. I just appreciate you guys being here. Okay, got that. Let's see. Getting some water real quick. He said he met Savannah a long time ago because he went to the U of A and he met her, I think, at a place near one of, I think, La Encantada Mall or something like that. It's like a little upscale. It's in a nice part of town in the foothills, kind of like an outdoor or a mall or something. They have a bunch of restaurants. He met Savannah Guthrie there. He went to the U of A. So UCLA Jen, I do my my links, my information is on my what do you call that? My channel's homepage. So you'll see a little description up there, and I believe everything is on at the bottom of that. Hope the reception is okay. UCLA, Jen. Thank you, Jen. Thank you so much, Jen. God, I appreciate that so much. Still blows my mind. I have almost 200 in the chat. Yeah, we're downtown. Downtown Tucson. I'm gonna shorten the legs on this real quick. But yeah, I'll definitely try to get a better setup eventually. I'm always like self-critical. I apologize. I'm a Virgo, and that's just how we roll, you know? But because we could always do more, could always do better. So I don't mind. I don't mind calling myself out, you know? Dun, dun, dun. All right, let's go back down this way. Take some of the side roads, maybe an alley or a back street. Show you guys some interesting stuff. I think the bus station's a good idea, but I think I need a mic for that. Yeah, we had a few interviews already. I love the first one. Spoke to a military vet. Great guy. Awesome dog. So we're like on an alley right now, downtown alley. Yo. Yeah, so I wanted to come downtown, speak to some locals, and give them a voice, right? Hear their thoughts on the case. We're all trying to do our part, man. We're all trying to do our part. When I first heard about this case, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was aware who Savannah was. So I was like, who Nancy, right? So I hopped on YouTube and I saw that El Charo video where it was her, Annie, and Nancy. They went to El Charo. And when I heard Nancy talk, my heart sunk, right? I was like, how could anybody do this to anybody, period, but Nancy? So I started looking further into the case. Took my e-bike out there, did my first, I did an e-bike video where I just rolled through the neighborhood, saw all the media there. I think it was on like day 4 or 5 or 6, you know? So it's been at it ever since, and just trying to do what I can, like we all are. I saw you're live, Rand. Crazy. Hey, what's up? Good morning, guys. Good morning. What's up, Coldini? Good seeing you, bro. Yeah, we're downtown Tucson. What's spiked my case in this interest is what that Trump did Savannah. A favor and offered more resources. Oh, wow. These people are selfish and heartless. Fortunately, God always overcomes evil. Facts. Country Girl's comment. Let me scroll up. Country Girl. Okay. I was watching Mark's live and comments. Lady was talking about how he was close to Nancy. She's a psychic. Something about when he was riding your bike, searching. Oh, the RV. Yeah. That was a great video. So I was close to Nancy. I did a bike video where I went to, I'm going to get some water, where I went to Silverbell Lake. Saw an RV there. I tried to get as close as possible, but it was a pretty sketch situation. I was making too much noise, I was on the bike. I didn't want to leave it like off in the distance, so I tried to get as close as possible. But I had to turn around. I saw some lady in the RV. That was a pretty wild video. But that was interesting. Did she say where? She said I was close, but did she say like where? Exactly where? That's what I want to know. Exactly where Nancy would be. So we're gonna go down here. All right, let's see. Yeah, I used to go to underground raves here. Somewhere in one of these buildings. I really don't remember. Long time ago. I think like an hour or 10 o'clock, you'd have to call a phone number, find out exactly where the rave was. It was in one of these buildings here. You'd go in, it's all dark, it looked like a movie, and just enjoy the night, That was wild. Yeah, that was an interesting video, though. I love the 90s. Yep. 90s, early 2000s. That was so fun. I love the clothes back then, too. I still wear shorts past my knee, Early 2000s style. I still wear shorts past my knee. Just used to it. Shout out the 90s. Shout out old clothes. I was doing some damage though. Late 90s, early 2000s. I was a little monkey on the loose. Love baggy shorts though. All right, let's see. So we started off at the library down there. Let me see. There we go, perfect. So downtown Tucson, 10:30 a.m. A lot of people are at work. So we spoke to 1, 2, 3, I think 3 people. Kind of spoke briefly to a couple that was walking by, but they were on the way to do something. Dun, dun, dun. Should we walk through Superior Court? Like outside it? Last time I was here, I was reinstating my civil rights. I think like a few years after parole, I petitioned to get my civil and weapon rights back. So I had to come here, see the same judge that sent me to prison down in this building. I got sentenced to prison here on the 8th floor. Unforgettable. We'll go this way. Superior Court. But no, I think that was just for, you know, the rights, my civil and weapon rights. I don't think they set aside or expunge. At least I don't think. Maybe after a certain year, but I really don't remember. But that was just to reinstate my rights so I could vote and just be a regular citizen again, you know? I just at least wanted to do that. Let's see. Let's go over here. A lot of city workers here. Probably people going to court. It's a pretty cool bridge here, though. You can see over the street. Tucson Police is further down that way. Yeah, there's that little bridge right there. Is the reception okay? Yeah, we'll check out that little bridge. Okay, thank you. I used to work at that hotel right there, the white one. I think it used to be like a Radisson, and then used to be called a Hotel Arizona. I worked there. I hear they have plans to renovate though. So, let's see. You can see a little bit of the street here. Let's see. Let's go this way. Yeah, it's a pretty cozy little city. I heard that in the mayor's video. Oh, that they're gonna Gonna get some water. That they're gonna renovate the hotel. Peggy. So I was battling addiction back in the day, and I was a driver for a burglary. I got cited for trafficking and stolen property. So after that situation, I pawned a few items just for some cash to fund my habit. That backfired immediately. Once I got to the pawn shop, once I got to the pawn shop, I was going through like a bag of stuff that I just got, throwing it in the dumpster, and it looked pretty sketch, right? I was probably all shot out. So there was a detective working on another case, and he was just eyeballing me. So after I filtered through all the crap and then took a few things into the pawn shop, he was just watching me. And then after I left, he went through the garbage, found the ID of the person of the house that was that happened to. Next thing I know, my house was under surveillance, I think, for a few days. They just wanted to see if I was part of like some sort of like crime ring, which I wasn't. I was just some fiend out there, right? Trying to stay well. And yeah, that put my life on pause for a bit. So I got sentenced to 2 years, but with back time and the 85% that we have to do, I only had to do 12 months on minimum security. So life is good now. Life is good. Now I'm just trying to use my past for the better. But how about that tangent? How about that? Oh, wow. Check that out. Yep, live and learn. Wow. Interesting. I'm just glad I didn't use, while I was in prison. You don't want to get in debt there. You don't want to get in debt there, boy. I would love to take a drone back to where the RV was, I used to work at that hotel, so I'm just tripping out on the construction. I used to be a front desk supervisor there. That hotel was like, the maintenance there was horrible. So a lot of the guests that would check in, we had a lot of complaints, like maintenance complaints. Yeah, just a lot of memories there. So I just wanted to show you guys that bridge real quick. There's really not much activity down there, so I'm gonna make a left. See if I can cut through here. And then maybe walk back. Yeah, I shot Jim an email, and gave him my number and all that. So I love his energy. He's a cool dude. So we'll see if anything ever pans out with that. So we're still downtown Tucson. If you guys are just getting here, I came by here to get some interviews, right? Interview some locals. Spoke to a few people, get their thoughts on the case. So we did that. It is about 10:40. Whenever I watch him, he makes me hungry. Is he doing mukbangs or what? Or is he just like out there grinding so much that would just get you hungry? Dirt bike mukbangs, brother. That's some content right there. One hand on the steel, the other on the veal. Yay! I've been thinking about places to search every single day, you know? And I don't want to just put out any types of videos just to make the content. Like, I really want my intention in my heart to really search an area thoroughly, right? I just don't want to. I can make videos every day like, hey, maybe she's here. No, I want to get a good feeling. I want to get some good instinct like, hey, this could be a possibility. But I've been kind of tapped out on ideas to search. You know, there's tons of. If I had more information, like if they released more information, press conference or something, give us an idea of something, then I would be all in. Maybe have more ideas, but I'm still brainstorming every day, like where I could search. So Hells, good morning. Thanks again to 857 Tucson, man. We hit 20K a couple days ago. Couldn't have done it without him. Probably would have took me a good 10 years to hit 20K. I think what I'll do is go back over the bridge, go back in there to where we started, where I met the homeless gentleman and his dog, and go from there. I think the next wave of people will be out in the streets like around 12 o'clock, people on their lunch breaks, but you know, they'll be in a rush, and I don't know if I could be out here for that long. I just don't want to waste your guys' time, you know. But I'll post up here real quick and then read some comments. It's not too bad. Wow. Not too bad. All right. I'm gonna get some more water before we head back. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I think flyers would be a good move. I'll try and get that situated for the next one. I'm just glad we got a few people that wanted to speak to us, you know? That was Deja Vu, what's up? Good morning. Always good seeing you. Let's get some water here. I think Florida's more towards the south. Yeah. One of the tarot card readers says she's drawn a Rose Canyon lake that she was put into something and underwater. Interesting. Thank you, Rachel. Lake Erie. That's where that thing is, right? What do they call it? That brontosaurus with fins, right? What's that called? Loch Ness monster? Lake Erie. Nessie. Yeah, Loch Ness monster. I said brontosaurus with wings. Hell yeah. Loch Ness. We have Bigfoot. Dun, dun, dun. Hopefully I see that guy with his dog Charlie again. I forgot his name, but I remembered his dog's name Charlie for some reason. I think that was the first conversation I had today. Poor guy thought Nancy Guthrie was a race car driver, you know? So I just went along with it. I was like, oh, wow, that's cool, you know? I didn't want to correct him. He's just out here and like in his own world, so just went along with it. But if he's here, I'm gonna see if he wants like some food or something. So it's over here. We'll go over here. Oh, Brian Guthrie. Where did that start from? Where did that start from? I've heard some people mention that. Oh, James? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Brian Guthrie, and you mentioned something about a lawyer. I thought that was a person right here. John F. Kennedy. Maybe I should find some shade. Where's a cool spot to kick it at? James, yeah, the flight attendant. That'd be an awesome interview right there. There we go, a few benches. So where do you guys want to see more searching done? There's quite a few, like, random washes, like in Nancy's neighborhood, you know? Every time I try going live up there at Nancy's, the reception's horrible. You know, I would just have to be posted up in the same spot. Oh yeah, university. Good one. I was thinking on university and also, you know, like the La Encantada, kind of near Nancy's. It's like a nice, real nice area, hills of restaurants and shops. I think that'd be good. Definitely with some flyers, be good for my approach, you know. They've done all the washes. Okay. Okay. The post office. Interesting. Have you done the back of Nancy's and the shrub? by the trees. I went pretty close to it. The video I did with Alex, we walked up actually really close to it. I was notified that those are basically backyards. You know, the space. So there's like 2 rows of houses, right? 2 rows of houses. Let me see if I could draw this out for you guys here. So there's like 2 rows of houses there. 2 rows. And we like walked up to here basically. And it's basically backyard of these houses and that house is there. So we tried to get close. It was kind of sketchy, but I really wanted to go back there and just get a glimpse of anything I could see from behind Nancy's house, you know, just out of curiosity, just to get it out of my system, just to see what I could see, right? That area was really close to one another, so, but yeah, I went as close as I could. I agree with you, Crazy. With all the cameras there, all the YouTubers, I would like to, if something went down like that in my neighborhood, I wouldn't mind all the cameras there, because at least we have them, you know, to maybe get some sort of something on footage, a plate, something crazy, right? But absolutely. I wouldn't mind cameras at all, though. Especially at all hours of the night. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. But we also spoke with the lady today that new 857 Tucson, so that was cool. Great energy. That was really cool. She was on her way to get housing. This is basically, there's some people hanging out here. I don't want to put them on camera, but nice little spot here. Some court action there. Nice little courtyard. Anywhere in the shade's good in Tucson, you know? Wish I had a better view for you guys, but. So someone said at that video I did at Silverbell Lake, they said I was close to Nancy. But I really want to know where they think she would be. You know, it's a pretty big area, pretty big lake. I focused on the outskirts of the lake though, kind of near the parking lot. Search more in the desert where there's no camera. Canada. What's up, Louise? Welcome. One of the lives I went to, the banner, I got 2 bracelets. If any of you guys are watching here, I think I reached out to you already, but I sent both bracelets out on Monday. So there were some yellow bracelets, Yellow Hope bracelets there. I grabbed 2, said I would send them out to you guys. So I mailed them out on Monday. So you guys should be getting them any day now. So hopefully you guys enjoy them. They're really nice, yellow with like a charm on there. I'm not sure who put those together, but that was awesome. So those have been shipped out. Lady Zelda said Colorado River. Wow. Interesting. Peggy says, I have a crazy idea. Are there any of the pools still covered in the vacant homes? Any way you could have put her under there, not be found? Interesting. Yeah, that would be interesting. It's still amazing that there's some neighbors that, which I understand too, they don't want anything to do with the case, you know? I definitely understand. They don't want any contact with law enforcement. I'm really not a fan of it too. You know, my hands still sweat around them guys. Just due to my past, you know. But from like a normie's perspective, that's pretty interesting. People still appreciate their privacy, which I understand too. Granny says, I don't think she will be in a public area. Should have been found by now. The poll idea is good. I was watching a podcast with Brian Etten. There was one guy he interviewed that was awesome. I love his delivery, the way he speaks. He speaks fast. He's sharp as heck. But he mentioned this is basically like one outlook on the case might be, you know, this could be like a nobody homicide or something like that. You know, it wouldn't be bad to start looking at it as a nobody homicide. So he said maybe start searching disturbed and undisturbed graves. So I went to the cemetery the other day, just a walk through. I wanted to do some recording, but there was a lot of homeless there. So I'm still brainstorming every day. Seems logically she would be underwater. B says there's a half-empty dark green murky pool at an empty house in Nancy's Road. Jersey Lady says, you realize you can't go on anybody's property. How to check if something is under their pool cover for the person who suggested that. Why do you guys think there's no searching going on? It seems to me that they're just trying to maybe get more info on a vehicle or maybe some activity in the neighborhood, you know, that they're not speaking on. It's hot out. Yeah, it is. You know, maybe they have their sights on some activity at the house, some weird activity, electronical activity, maybe a vehicle. Maybe they have their eyes set on something or someone. So that little crew they have with sheriffs and FBI, you know, maybe they're working on some of that behind the scenes. But I think if this was a genuine missing persons case, then I think they would call on the public a lot more, possibly. I'm just brainstorming. Yikes, people who don't want to live in houses hang out in the cemetery. Yeah, there's a lot of shade there. Some ditches, I mean, and a lot of places where you could hang out and stay away from people, you know. Because the homeless want their privacy too. You know, they want to stay out the mix. They may have a habit, so they're going to try and find some shade, low-key area. Cemeteries aren't that frequented for 24 hours a day, so there's some good hideouts in there. You just do your thing, crash out for the night. Colorado has been sticking out to me too. Listening and watching every move. Yeah. Some canine can smell under. Wow, I didn't know that. Smell underwater. I did not know that. Nanos is the reason why there's no searching. Colorado, huh? People watcher. Hey, Dan, they definitely have more info than they're sharing. My brain feels fried trying to figure out. Yeah. Just coming up with some logical sleuthing. Yeah, 100%. That's all we can do at this point, is try and think out theories, right? And talk to people about them and dissect them. You know, if someone has shoots down your theory with something else, that's just like part of investigating, really. 100%. Nothing wrong with a little brainstorming, you know. But you're right. No, I'm actually downtown Tucson right now, very close to Nancy's house. I think the parking situation is kind of messed up at Nancy's right now too for like the YouTubers. I think very close to Nancy's house. Cameron is there. Izzy. No, I'm downtown right now, downtown Tucson. If you guys are just getting here, I came here to interview some locals, you know, about the case. So we spoke to a few people. John DePietro. Yeah, I'm sure John's up there. So is there a vehicle like in the garage or on the driveway? A couple months ago, Colorado was brought up because there was a ping, in the Grand Junction area. But I think at the university, that would be a good spot to do some interviews. So definitely do more interviews. I'm gonna try and get my hand on some flyers. So let's walk to my car parked in the garage. Can you YouTubers connect with the Cajun Navy and work together without having to go through the sheriff? I don't know, I think the United Cajun Navy, I guess they feel they need permission. I don't know much about that, like why they would need permission. I'm not too sure. Maybe, I have no idea, maybe since they have a lot of resources, maybe for some tax write-offs, or I don't know. Yes, something related to taxes maybe, or insurance, you know, insurance purposes maybe. They don't want to overstep the law. Yep. All right, so we're gonna walk back. Let's walk. Thank you guys for being here. We're gonna head back to my car. I'm gonna hop on YouTube from there, see if anything else is going on, and then exactly down they work with officers in the law. Okay. So I guess all they really want, they probably don't want to waste their time too. All they want is like a lead. They're like, hey, give us something. And then they will take whatever resources they need at the time, call to whoever, make some calls, get the resources, and so they could deploy everything, you know? So imagine some of that too. They don't want to waste their time. It's nice and shady in town, huh? In some areas. The sun is definitely out though right now. I picked up a bacon, egg, and cheese on plain bagel this morning from Dunkin' Donuts. Good stuff. Good stuff. Those are good. Did you guys see how thick that dog was? How thick Charlie was? That boy was in great shape, man. Big waist. Probably about as big as mine. Or bigger. That's a big dog. Lady Zelda. I've heard you guys mention that name. So we'll just walk through downtown. Oh, I forgot. I don't even think I asked him what type of dog it was. It was like at the beginning of the live, though. Alexander. Good morning, sir. Shout out Bofa Incorporated. Open 24 hours a day. That's how we roll. Judgment free zone. Bofa Incorporated. What's up, Alex? They came downtown to speak to some locals, but we're just wrapping up. Had a few no's, just had to get the no's out of the system, but I spoke to a few, you know. It was cool. Just reading the comments. What's up, dog? Love you too, man. Alex is a star, dude. He's got that personality. Aura. He's got aura. Shout out Criminal Network, though. Definitely go check him out. Alex at Criminal Network. On the video that we did, I've had a few people ask his channel name, so I've been replying to the comments there. Alex with Criminal Network. I'm gonna get my hands on some flyers, though. That'd be cool for the next batch of interviews, you know. Pass them out. I'm gonna do a lot more like strategizing on places to go. I still want to get more searching done. So yeah, I think a lot. Let's walk. It's not too bad in the shade, though. It's pretty nice. I want to do like an AM and PM shift, right? Maybe do like some sort of morning stream. Like on days I'm not searching, maybe do like a morning stream and then something in the evening. Or, I don't know, something. Figure it out. I'll figure it out. Something. I'm still getting used to this live. I never used to go live much, but I'm kind of digging it. I think I parked in here. Yeah, I did. If the reception gets choppy, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, but we're just gonna walk in there. But thank you everybody for your time. I'm just saying this in case the reception gets horrible. But we're going to the 4th floor. Thanks, Alex. You as well, dog. Shout out Khalifas, Sasway, Sas. Shout out to YouTube Yarda. Sas. Do you ever watch Chicano Tube or Hater World? Any of the Cali homies? They're all over YouTube. Yeah, I think we'll go this way. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I used to watch them a lot too. It's pretty funny. Take that out. Bam. What's up? There we go. Yeah. Get my keys. What's up, guys? So I'm just getting to the car. Is the reception okay? Cameron Guthrie. Yeah, I burned some calories, man. It's time to eat. I still have one more bacon, egg, and cheese on plain bagel at home from Dunkin'. So I'm gonna go chow down real quick. I may or may not do I want to start doing 2-a-days, you know, something like that. So I'm just gonna go home and eat real quick, figure out a game plan. Contact 857. Just taking this tripod down. Try and get some more flyers for the next batch of interviews. So, but we're in the whip now. I gotta pay for parking and all that good stuff. There's the bike. Shout out the bike. One of my subscribers gave me the bike. Car's still there. It is. It is. Thank God. Otherwise, I'd be calling you guys. Shout out parking though. So yeah, thank you everybody for being here. Freaking, I just wanted to get out, do something different, right? I always had bad reception at Nancy's, so I just wanted to hit the streets, give Tucson a voice, let them share their thoughts, see if they even knew about the case. So that's what the objective was with this one. Thank you guys. Freaking so I just wanted to give Tucson a voice, man. Like I said, I've done a lot of street interviews, you know, with like the homeless community. So interviewing is not really new to me. So I had a few questions in mind, you know, before I came out today, and I think it was okay. So home and all that good stuff. Eat some food. Thank you everybody for being here, man. I gotta eat, man. Gotta feed the machine. Thank you guys. Appreciate the channel members. I appreciate 857 for inviting me the other day. We went to the fair. He helped me get to 20K, so that was awesome, man. This YouTube thing is a grind, you know? Like, yeah, it's all about like the content, right? When you have a channel and you're kind of focused on it, it's about the content, right? But I try and do it. Everything I do, I want value. I want nothing but value in everything I do, right? I put my heart into it. When I can put my heart and my full focus like into it, then it'll come out good. You know, I just don't want to put anything out there. So yeah, I'll tap in with you guys soon. I appreciate it. And I gotta go eat and all that good stuff. But if you guys could think of any more locations for me to search or stuff like that, just put them in the comments. Appreciate you guys. I hate goodbyes. I always draw these out long. But thank you guys. Shout out 857 Tucson. Shout out Criminal Network. Shout out Bofa Enterprises, most of all. Bofa gang. And catch you guys on the next one. I appreciate you guys. All right. Y'all have a good day.